It's Father's Day 2017. And this morning I woke up and wrote a message to my father and to my son's father. And then, without warning, out of almost nowhere, it waves of grief overtook me, and out of my mouth came "Happy Father's Day, Yeshua." and and then I thought I was crazy, of course. And then I just checked out for a few moments, and then I had the familiar sequence of images that I've spoken to elsewhere in this journey, so I won't go into that. And then I started laughing. And I'm just sharing it with you just exactly like it happened instead of trying to make it all neat and sanitized. And I'm very much with this. It's very much present. I mean, it's 9 o'clock in the morning on Father's Day, 2017. So this has only been like the last couple of hours, and I just want to speak to it while it's fresh and make this recording and possibly share it with you. You know, it's part of what's missing, isn't it? That's part of what's missing in the story of Jesus. And it's tragic in a way that it is missing from the record in terms of the biblical witness and the stories that have been sanctioned by the church, capital C, through the years, because it is as if a portion of Jesus and who he was has been erased from the record. And our world needs that aspect of who Jesus was. In my remembrance, he, he was a magnificent father. And while there were so many times when he was called to uh, God's work and to follow, obviously, with the crucifixion and um, other events, to follow what he was here to do for humanity above all else. There was that deep, abiding love. And that deep, abiding love reaches through time, backward, forward, up and down, just as it showers down right now from heaven to all those who are fathers. And it pours out of the hearts for all of those who are mothers, who are raising their children without fathers. And it pours out upon all of the children who do not have their fathers physically with them. The love of God the Father is something that Jesus taught about frequently in his teachings when he was here on earth. And we have many of his statements about this in the biblical record, about the relationship of our souls with God the Father and how that happens within our hearts, about the aspects of God that are like a father, the best of fathers, and how we can bring those into our own experience. For many centuries in our history, the idea of fathers has been, and what a father's role is, has been reduced and compromised and put into a little box and made to be something quite transactional and flatline and about a list of things to do. But the best things about a father are are all of the ways that a father is. It's about presence more than anything else. It's about gentle compassion and it's about strength. It's about making choices that at times require a a sacrifice, if you want to use that term, and that invite us into choosing the path of deep love and of great joy and of unlimited possibility. And those are the things that Jesus believed in as one who was the path to the Father, as one who embodied the aspects of the Father to humanity, and as one who was a father physically to a child here on earth. I just wanted to share that with you. I think I'll leave it there. I think that I will speak, elsewhere in this journey to other aspects, and it's in case I share this before, that's not quite available yet on my website, but it will be at some point in the future, and I don't know how long, so please don't email me about that, but I will share more. I love you all, and I think the invitation today, as I'm feeling it from Yeshua, is that each one of us, whether you are male or female, each one of us feel in our hearts for our own, based on our own knowing of God's love. And if we don't know that, if you don't know that, then start with reading about God's love and with praying and with asking God to show you and dwell then upon what it means to bring forth the best of the father archetype, whether you're male or female, and to seek to allow, Jesus is saying allow, not bring. That's Dawn. So to allow more and more of that into your life, into your heart, to allow yourself to be strong by accepting the responsibility to lead with love, and allow yourself and your heart to experience the full joy of what it is to be fatherly and to be one with the Father, and to celebrate that. So I think I was meant to share this mostly for that invitation for us to consider the Father, which in many ways has been lost, hasn't it? Because all of the worst aspects of, okay, let me not label best and worst, but all of the aspects of masculinity and fatherhood we have seen played out for thousands of years in terms of the patriarchy that has dominated our existence for these many centuries now. Yet it is not a solution to elevate the feminine, the sacred feminine, at the expense of the masculine. And fatherhood in particular, the the masculine leadership from love on this planet, from those who are fathers to physical children, and from all of us who must become like fathers and mothers. But again, it's both. It's both. And that's the way forward. That is a whole new way forward for humanity. That is walking in the way of wholeness when we can understand that we can draw on all of the streams, the pure streams of what it is. What is motherhood? What is fatherhood? What is brotherhood? What is sisterhood? It's time that we stop limiting our own access to all of that. And it's time that we stop seeing the feminine, sacred, divine feminine um, as it's either or. It's either let's celebrate the sacred divine feminine or let's stay with patriarchy. No. Let's look at those sacred divine aspects of both the masculine and the feminine and let them be set loose upon this world. Because the world needs a whole healing, wholeness, and the world needs us to be reconciled within and to have that union of both within. I love you. Happy Father's Day. If you are a father, thank you. Thank you.